Today is January the 3rd, 2024. Today was a monumental, humongous, award-winning, other great adjectives. Today was a great day. It's a whopping 30 degrees outside. I'm wearing shorts, but I do have my hand warmers, my electric hand warmers tonight. So that's pretty clutch that I got these tonight. Remember to bring them. They heat up so fast, so nice. But the reason today is such a great day is because today is day 150, 150 days in a row, running at least 2 miles every day. I wouldn't have thought I'd be able to do it. I'm just gonna be honest. I wouldn't have thought I would make it this far. 150 days in a row. And to celebrate 150 days, if you guys follow me if anybody watches me on Snapchat or whatever, I posted today. I ran 5 miles today. I did a 5-mile run. First time ever doing a 5-mile run. First time ever running more than just a 5K. Running just more than just like a little over 3 miles. So that was pretty sick. Today I pushed myself mentally and physically because this has been a mental hurdle I've been wanting to jump over for the longest time. Because if you live in Irvin, you know where the new El Ranchito is. If you live in Irvin, you know what El Ranchito is. It's only the best Mexican restaurant in the world. So I ran from El Ranchito, which was the old Michael's restaurant, if you don't know. The new El Ranchito is pretty new there, but I ran from El Ranchito to Estill Springs, which was 2.7 miles. Then I turned around and came back. Well, it might have been a little under 2.7 miles. It was a little over 2.5 miles. But it tallied up being a 5-mile run, and I did it in 38 minutes. I averaged a 7:40 mile pace, and I didn't run. My fastest mile was my first mile, of course, which was 7:14. Then I ran like a 7:40. Then I ran like a 7:50. My third mile was my slowest. It was a 7:57, I think. Then my fourth mile was 7:56. Then my fifth mile was 7:40. So I really picked it up on that last little bit. So that was pretty cool. Being able to run that today, and I didn't stop once. I ran 5 miles without stopping for a breather. My heart rate never got to 180. My heart rate never got in the 180s. It stayed at it averaged out at like 175. Like it just stayed in that range that whole run. And it was like 35 degrees the run. And the only thing that bothered me was my hands. My hands got cold. My hands got really cold. And at the 3.5 mile mark, my hips were hurting. But other than that, I killed it. I absolutely killed that run today. And that was so cool being able to do that. I've been wanting to do this since like October. I've been wanting to do that run since October because I would umpire at the Kiwanis ballpark for fall ball. And I drive past that road like 3 times a week. I drive down River Drive. And like one day I want to run this route. I just want to run from here to the courthouse. First off, I just wanted to go from El Ranchito to the courthouse and like finish at the courthouse stairs, like have a Rocky moment. But I got to looking, I'm like, well, this is only just a little over 1.5 miles. Well, no, it would have been just like a 4 mile run. I said, screw it, let's just go to Estill Springs, get a 5 mile run in. And so I was I was mapping out the route last night, and I got it together, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this today. So I woke up around 10. I need to get my sleep schedule fixed. So I need to quit waking up at 10 o'clock. Well, I woke up at 9:30. Then I sat in the bed until 10, or maybe a little earlier. I got up, I took a shower, then I got ready, then I drove out to El Ranchito and I parked the car and stretched a little bit, and I took off. I had to watch out for traffic though. I met a couple people on the sidewalk that were just walking on the sidewalk. Uh, I ran past them, said what's up to them guys, walking around. But a lot of people out on the road, so I had to be careful. Make sure like a lot of sidewalks crossed like roads and stuff, so I had to be careful. I was really on the lookout during the whole time. I was aware the whole time of like what was around me and stuff. So you got to be careful when you're out running like that, especially on a busy street like River Drive is. I mean, it's probably one of the most traveled roads in Estill County. So running on the sidewalk, you got to look out. But it was such a rewarding run, because today was really one of them days. Your work is paying off, and plus, on the scale, we're not the 180 yet, but we're close. I was like at 181 today, 181, 182, just like in between that, because I got one of the scales that like it's like an arrow. It's not electronic. It's just like a little needle, and it goes up to whatever. And so I'm close. I'm close, man. Very close. But I burned like 700, almost 800 calories on that run today, which is absolutely absurd. Uh, but man, it was so fun. That I had a fun time running. I listened to the Zach Bryan album. It's titled Zach Bryan. I listened to that while I was running today, and that was such a good callback for me because that album came out in August, and that's when I really started. That's when I started my runs. Back in August. August 6th was the first day, and that album came back, and that was just such a cool callback for me. Listening to that album while I was running. Um, I was very proud of myself today. Very glad I was able to do that. But let's do a little back exercise. Oh man. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 4 sets of however many on this, and I'm gonna call it quits today because I'm just so worn out. I mean, I'm really just if I had like worked out after my run today, I wouldn't have been able to do it because my legs felt like noodles afterwards almost. Because that was the hardest, that was the hardest run I ever did in my life. And but I felt like once I was at the 5 mile mark, I still felt like I could keep going. So that's a cool feeling. So eventually, maybe in like a month or so, build up to that 10K, which is a little over 6 miles, like 6.2 miles. Build up to that 10K. So that's the next goal, a 10K. And then eventually, just up and up and up, and maybe even one day a marathon. You never know. But I never in my life would thought I would enjoy running. But it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful. It's just you, your thoughts, and like your beating heart, man. It's just you, and you can just go. You can push yourself. push yourself to the limits. It's so fun. It's so rewarding too, and it sucks too. That's the thing about it. Running, especially running every day, especially them days like last night. Last night I didn't want to run. Last night it was like 10 o'clock or whatever, or it was late. It might have been like 8 o'clock, but it was cold last night. Just like days like that, it sucks. But days like today, getting out and running is so rewarding. It makes you so thankful of all the grind and all the struggle that you've went through. Just to have the days like today, being able to go out and run that today, and the way I felt afterwards, I started crying afterwards. I'm not even gonna lie. I sat in my car and cried, just thinking about all that I've went through this past year, man, of just what I've been able to accomplish. I just sat and cried for a little bit. I was listening to Smaller Acts. Zach Bryan was playing in the car. I was listening to Smaller Acts. Banger song, one of my favorite Zach Bryan songs, if not my favorite Zach Bryan song. And I just started crying, and it was just so rewarding. And they were like tears of joy. They weren't like sad tears. They were happy tears. Just seeing all the work that I've put in actually paying off. But now, I've said this, I've enjoyed this day, but tomorrow, back to it. Got another 2 mile run calling my name tomorrow, Got another 5K coming up on Sunday night. So it's just back to the grind, Days like today are rewarding, but it's like they always, like you hear these teams that win Super Bowls and like national championships, like, oh, we've worked all this time, and we have this night to celebrate. Now tomorrow, back to it, because we want to win it again next year. So it's really the joy of like accomplishing a goal is fun, but and it's great, but you need to realize that you got to enjoy the work too, to it, because if you ain't enjoying like the grind, if you ain't enjoying the going out and running every day, even though you don't want to, or you're going out and working out every day, even though you don't want to, if you don't enjoy that part, like that's 99.9% of what you're doing in your life, and that 0.01%, that you got of the accomplishment, that's only going to last for that day. It's only going to last for that few hours. So you got to find joy in the other things you do in life. So, and that's what running's meant to me. These past few months and this past year. So, yeah. Got 3 more sets of this. My nose is getting cold. Oh man, like even them hurt my legs doing them, and I'm using my arms on that exercise, but just being posted up like that was burning my quads. I've never felt my legs like so tight than after that run today. But that's enough talking about that run. Tomorrow's a big day. I'm gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. I gotta wake up. I'll probably try to get up at 8, maybe earlier. I'll probably try to get up at 7, so I can like give my body time to like get up and stuff. But I'm gonna have it's gonna be cold in the morning. I'm gonna have a cold 2 mile run in the morning, because at 10 o'clock I'm leaving. Me and 5 of my buddies are going to Nashville tomorrow. So that'll be a good time. Go watch a Preds game. Preds and Flames playing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 7 Central Time. So we're gonna leave at 10 a.m. It'll take us about 3.5 hours to get there. We'll get there around 1 o'clock their time, maybe 12:30. We'll probably get there 12:30, 1 o'clock their time, Central Time. So that gives us a lot of leeway to check into the Airbnb, check it out, hang out there for a little bit, and head to downtown Nashville. Go to Smashville, baby. So that'll be a lot of fun tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll have a good time. Hopefully it won't be too cold. I haven't looked at the weather, but it'll probably be pretty cold. But it is what it is. We'll have fun though. Either way it goes, we'll have a good time. Them suck. They really do. Especially when you do a lot of them. I did 25 these past 2 sets. I can feel my heartbeat in my belly. That's weird. Oh, I can't sit up. That's something I need to work on next is my core. Being able to do sit-ups like consistently and stuff. Because I'm in too good of shape to be struggling to do sit-ups. Because I just don't do any core exercises. And plus having a good core is what leads to a good metabolism, is what I've heard anyways. I don't know if that's true or not. Fact check me on it, but need to work on that. Need to work on my core. Doing core sucks though. Working out the core. But it is what it is. Let's see. What else? I went to church tonight. That was pretty fun. Pretty cool. My buddy Jarrett got baptized tonight. That was so cool seeing him. Seeing him coming to church, and he got baptized tonight. And that was just so cool seeing that. Love that guy. It's pretty cool. Anywho, got one more set of this. And we're gonna wrap it up, man. I don't remember what time we started this, but it's now 30 degrees. I think it was 31 when we started. It's now 30 degrees. I wonder how many steps I've got today. I haven't looked at this. That's wild. Only 10,000 steps today. Absolutely absurd. I've ran 5 miles. I went 7.2 miles like total distance today, and 5 of that was running. That shows how much like sitting around I've done all day today. almost at 11,000 steps today. That's just, I've been a lazy piece of crap besides that 5-mile run today. Haven't done much. But that 5-mile run, it kicked my butt. It really did. Kicked it hard. Alright. Last rep of these, or last set of these. Oh. I need to go inside and go to sleep. Is what I need to do. Oh my gosh. Did 30. Absolutely brutal. Oh, man. Need to go inside, drink water. I'm probably very dehydrated today. I tried to drink a lot of water once I got home today, but I need to drink some more. Go inside, drink some water, go to bed. I'll upload this video tonight too. It's 9:34 right now, so it's about that time. Alrighty. Quick reminder that Jesus loves you. He died on the cross for you, so that's a pretty cool thing. Died for your sins. So, not a good view tonight. The moon ain't really shining tonight. Very overcast. All right, thank you.